बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलामु अलैकुम। इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं ब्राइट सक्सेस कोचिंग सेंटर पे होने वाले प्री बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशंस 2022 में जो फर्स्ट ईयर इंग्लिश का पेपर था साइंस ग्रुप के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, उसके एमसीक्यूज को। तो वो 40 के 40 एमसीक्यूज इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे। ये वीडियो हेल्पफुल होगी उन बच्चों के लिए जिन्होंने प्री बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशंस अटेम्प्ट किया ब्राइट सक्सेस में, और उनके लिए भी यूजफुल होगी जिन्होंने इसे अटेम्प्ट नहीं किया। और ये साइंस, कॉमर्स, आर्ट्स और होम इकोनॉमिक्स तमाम ही स्टूडेंट्स के लिए एक प्रैक्टिस मटेरियल होगा और बहुत ज्यादा यूजफुल होगा। तो इस वीडियो को एंड तक देखिएगा, गौर से सुनिएगा। शुरू करते हैं इस वीडियो को। Which of the following is a Canadian author? John Walton, Sherwood Taylor, Stephen Leacock, Deva Morgan. You had said it is short and delectable. Delectable means stranger, boring, dedicated, delightful. The title Pakistan Zindabad is a song, statement, slogan, policy. Initially, RADAR was an acronym that stood for Rarely Acquired Device in War, Randomly Acquired Device in War, Readily Attacking Devices at War, रेडियो डिटेक्शन एंड रेंजिंग। आपने करना यह है कि इस वीडियो को पॉज करना है। इस वीडियो को पॉज करके आपने अपने आंसर्स लिख लेने हैं और उसके बाद वीडियो को रिज्यूम करके इसके आंसर्स चेक कर लेने हैं। सो हियर आर द आंसर्स। Which of the following is a Canadian author? Stephen Leacock. You had said it is short and delectable. Delectable means delightful. The title Pakistan Zindabad is a slogan. Initially, RADAR was an acronym that stood for radio detection and ranging. ये जो fourth MCQ है, it is from the chapter The Miracle of Radio. अगर आप चाहते हैं कि फर्स्ट ईयर की तमाम तर पोएम्स के एमसीक्यूज आप पास पेपर्स के साथ उसके सॉल्यूशन के साथ सुन सकें, प्रैक्टिस कर सकें, तो आपके स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट पे जो आई बटन है उसे क्लिक करके वो वीडियो आप देख सकते हैं। Science has nothing to do with values except bravery, beauty, love of country and family, altruism and adventure, truth and accuracy. King calls Manning village Bobby. It means a bosom friend. Deserted village. Policeman, boring man. Which one of the following poems is in rhyming quatrains? The Character of a Happy Life, sonnet composed upon Westminster Bridge, incident of the French camp, the deserted village. The line, the city now doth like a garment wear, is an example of simile, metaphor, hyperbole, personification. Sonnet composed upon Westminster Bridge is Shakespearean, Petrarchan, Spensian, Miltonic. अपने वीडियो को पॉज करें आप, और वीडियो को पॉज करने के बाद अपने आंसर्स को एक नोटबुक में लिख लें। उसके बाद वीडियो को रिज्यूम करके अपने आंसर्स को चेक कर लें। Here are the answers. Science has nothing to do with values except truth and accuracy. King calls Manning village Bobby. It means a policeman. Which one of the following poems is in rhyming quatrains? The Character of a Happy Life. The city now doth like a garment wear is an example of personification. Sonnet composed upon Westminster Bridge is Petrarchan. Abu bin Adam was from Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan. The deserted village is originally an English tragedy, an Irish tragedy, a Welsh tragedy, a Scottish tragedy. This poem is a pastoral elegy. The Lay of the Last Minstrel, Abu bin Adam, the deserted village, the toys. Incident of the French camp is an incident from this war, Russia-Ukraine war, Franco-Austrian war, Franco-Russia war, American-Austrian war. I pray thee then, write me as one that loves his fellow man. The listener of this line is Bonaparte, Albert, Angel, Abu bin Adam. आप अपनी वीडियो को पहले पॉज कर लें और पॉज करने के बाद अपने आंसर्स लिख लें और उसके बाद वीडियो को रिज्यूम करके अपने आंसर्स को चेक कर लें। Here are the right answers. Abu bin Adam was from Afghanistan. The deserted village is originally an Irish tragedy. This poem is a pastoral elegy. The deserted village. Incident of the French camp is an incident from this war, Franco-Austrian war. I pray thee then, write me as one that loves his fellow man. The listener of this line is Angel. अगर आप चाहते हैं कि फर्स्ट ईयर के प्रो सेक्शन के आप सारे एमसीक्यूज देख सकें और उसकी पास पेपर्स के साथ प्रैक्टिस कर सकें, तो आपकी स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट पे जो आई बटन मौजूद है उसे क्लिक करके आप अपनी वो वीडियो भी देख सकते हैं। विलियम शेक्सपियर वाज नॉट A or N novelist, playwright, poet, actor. Which of the following is not a very reputable poet? Henry Wotton, Walter Scott, Oliver Goldsmith, Coventry Patmore. Breathes there the man with soul so dead. This opening line is assertion, negation, exclamation, question. The name Pakistan is A or N abbreviation, initial, symbol, acronym. The first answer of the shepherd was that the worth of the king was 30 pence, 39 pence, 29 pence, 38 pence. The Secretary General of the United Nations organization is elected after every 5 years. The poem Lucy Gray appeared in the second edition of Penguin Books. Lyrical ballads, Southern ballads, none of these. Pause the video, write down your answers in a notebook and then resume it so that you can check out your answers. So here are the correct answers. William Shakespeare was not a novelist. Which one of the following is not a very reputable poet? Henry Wotton. Breathes there the man with soul so dead. This opening line is a question. The name Pakistan is an acronym. The first answer of the shepherd was that the worth of the king was 29 pence. The Secretary General of the United Nations organization is elected after every 5 years. The poem Lucy Gray appeared in the second edition of Lyrical Ballads. One of the 5 members of the Security Council having a veto power is Russia, Pakistan, India, Germany. When the poet visited his son's room, he was unexpectedly sleeping, crying, playing, running. Emily von Sanogratz was maiden, bachelor, lass, spinster. Chaucer wrote lyrical ballads, Paradise Lost, The Prelude, Canterbury Tales. After the disaster of the Birkenhead, the number of the rescued passengers was 180, 10, 14, 19. Middle English is also known as Anglo-Saxon, Anglo-Norman, Anglo-Persian, Middle Anglo. आप अपनी वीडियो को पॉज कर लें और पॉज करने के बाद आप अपने आंसर्स लिख कर इसे रिज्यूम करके फिर आप करेक्ट आंसर्स देख लें. So here are the correct answers. One of the 5 members of the Security Council having a veto power is Russia. When the poet visited his son's room, he was unexpectedly sleeping. Emily von Sanogratz was a spinster. Chaucer wrote Canterbury Tales. After the disaster of the Birkenhead, the number of rescued passengers was 14. Middle English is also known as Anglo-Norman. Sherwood Taylor wrote this chapter, The Hostile Witness, Science and Scientist, Science and Society, The Miracle of Radio. The word unambiguous means difficult, clear, doubtful, unsafe. We cannot organize a harmonious world unless we are taught medicine, humanities, engineering, mathematics. The title of the play, The Hostile Witness, refers to King Johnson Abbott Charlton. Saki is the pen name of Munro, Stephen Leacock, John Walton, and Sherwood Taylor. आपने वीडियो को पॉज करके अपने आंसर्स लिख रहे हैं और उसके बाद अपने आंसर्स को चेक करना है. इसको रिज्यूम करके देखते हैं इसके राइट आंसर्स. Sherwood Taylor wrote this chapter, Science and Scientist. The word unambiguous means clear. We cannot organize a harmonious world unless we are taught humanities. The title of the play, The Hostile Witness, refers to Charlton. Saki is the pen name of Munro. अगर आप चाहते हैं कि प्ले जो आपके 2 हैं, प्रोग्रेस ऑफ द काउंट्स रिवेंज, उसकी भी आप वीडियोस देख सकें along with the past papers, तो आपके स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट पर जो आई बटन है उसे क्लिक करके आप उसे देख सकते हैं. Literary Lapses is a book of humor, literature, history, satire. Who is called the father of English poetry? Shakespeare, Chaucer, Govt, Wordsworth. Education is dealt by UNICEF, UNESCO, UNSC. Don't interrupt your brother. Don't interrupt your brother. He study, has been studying, has studied, is studying. Mercedes belong to Catalonia, which is in France, Spain, Netherlands, Belgium. Strange, so very strange. The speaker of this dialogue is Mercedes. आप अपनी वीडियो को पॉज करें और वीडियो को पॉज करने के बाद अपने आंसर्स एक नोटबुक में लिख लें और उसके बाद वीडियो को रिज्यूम करके करेक्ट आंसर्स चेक कर लें. Here are the correct answers. Literary Lapses is a book of humor, who is called the father of English poetry, Chaucer. Education is dealt by UNESCO. Don't interrupt your brother, he is studying. Mercedes belong to Catalonia, which is in Spain. It's strange, so very strange. The speaker of this dialogue is Mercedes. Organized butchery of boys means slaughter of animals, massacre. Deliberate bloodshed in war, butchery done by boys. Horse knackers means slaughterers of useless horses, reins of horses, horse hooves, horse carriage. आपने वीडियो को पॉज करके अपने आंसर्स लिख लेने हैं और उसके बाद रिज्यूम करके अपने आंसर्स चेक कर लेने हैं. Here are the right answers. Organized butchery of boys means deliberate bloodshed in war. Horse knackers means slaughterers of useless horses. This is it. 40 MCQs जो हमने प्री बोर्ड पेपर में दिए थे ब्राइट सक्सेस में, उसको सॉल्व किया जा चुका है. होपफुली के वीडियो आपके लिए हेल्पफुल रही होगी. कमेंट्स करके जरूर बताइएगा कि आपको ये वीडियो कितनी हेल्पफुल लगी. आपके कमेंट्स वैल्यूड होते हैं. चैनल को देखते रहें और वीडियो को शेयर करना ना भूलें. नेक्स्ट किसी वीडियो में मुलाकात होगी. तब तक अपना ख्याल रखिएगा. सर को दुआओं में याद रखिएगा. अस्सलामु अलैकुम. अल्लाह हाफिज.